share it on any platform you deem fit at PM Amsterdam time every day. And please also do support me through the gift card, PayPal, Patreon, Gifts and Go. Links are appreciated. I can really use it. Please support. It's good on the mind to just have that kind of blue in the background. Sun is nice and bright. It's nice and warm outside. There's a bit of wind, but not like it's not. Constant gale, just puffs here and there. Overall, a very beautiful Sunday. Hey, hello, Jack Tom. Jack Tom's sitting there. I mean, it's a good place to take in some sun right now. Good morning. Welcome to Flat Earth Early Bird number 1834. I'm your host, Arwin. And before I start the show, please don't forget to share it on any platform you deem fit. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell notification so you know when I'm going live, which is normally 1 p.m. Amsterdam time in the weekdays. No, it isn't. It's 2 p.m. Amsterdam time every day. And please also do support me through the PayPal and the Patreon. Also, please Good morning. Welcome to Flat Earth Early Bird number 1834. I'm your host, Arwin. And before I start the show, please don't forget to share it on any platform you deem fit. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell notification so you know when I'm going live, which is normally 1 p.m. Amsterdam time in the weekdays. No, it isn't. It's 2 p.m. Amsterdam time every day. And please also do support me through the PayPal and the Patreon. That would be much appreciated. And yeah, I can really use the support. Also, please, if you want me to go back to FED, then support my Give Send Go. Good morning. Welcome to Flat Earth Early Bird number 1834. I'm your host, Arwin. And before I start the show, please don't forget to share it on any platform you deem fit. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell notification so you know when I'm going live, which is normally 1 p.m. Amsterdam time in the weekdays. No, it isn't. It's 2 p.m. Amsterdam time every day. And please also do support me through the PayPal and the Patreon. That would be much appreciated. And Good morning. Welcome to Flat Earth Early Bird number 1834. I'm your host Arwin. And before we start the show, please don't forget to share it on any platform you deem fit. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell notification so you know when I'm going live, which is normally 1 p.m. Amsterdam time in the weekdays. No, it isn't. It's 2 p.m. Amsterdam time every day. And please also do support me through the PayPal and the Patreon. That would be much appreciated. And yeah, I can really use the support. Also, please, if you want me to go back to FED, then support my Gifts and Go. Otherwise, I'm going to be staying right here. Right. So, weather is similar to yesterday. It's a bit more foggy, a bit more moist, seems. Definitely all the ice is completely gone and it's been kind of dry actually. Yeah, by the way, that the mint plant did not like the freezing. It's still alive, but I mean, most of the leaves, like at least 2/3 of them, are just completely shriveled. That's kind of sad. Well, I'll see how, like, it's supposed to be an almost indestructible plant, so we'll see if it just grows new branches during spring. I certainly hope so. Right. Hello, Terry306. Good to, first in chat. Good to see you. Here we go again. Super good to see you. How are you doing? It is Saturday, the 13th of January 2024. Temperature is 2 degrees Celsius, right? Okay, it says halfway next week it's gonna get sunny and freezing again. Starting Wednesday? It says it's gonna like snow even on Monday and Tuesday, so we'll see about that. That would be interesting. Maybe it's just at night. We'll see. I sounded really foolish yesterday, did I? Derek? You watched Owen's stream yesterday? Yeah, but yesterday was not that was just like making silly fun of it at that point. Now I'm talking about the stream from 2 days ago now. I mean, yesterday he just showed a couple of really silly videos from a bunch of gammas. That wasn't like, yeah, anything religious or anything. That's just character judgment. So, yeah, I did not sound really foolish. Thanks. Right. By the way, yesterday's show did have like enormous amounts of views. Let's see what happens today. So response to some idiots who, yeah, duh, that's what that is. Yeah, what? He's a comedian. You think he's just gonna do that, just randomly start attacking? No. Yeah. I wasn't talking about the motivations as to like what was going on. I was just talking about some weird religious related issues that he did address also. Because a bunch of Indian gammas went after him for going after Ramaswamy. That's literally what happened. Oh, I did. What the fuck are you talking about, Tarot? He said everything is wrong. No, that doesn't make any damn sense. I'm sorry if I really triggered you somehow, but I don't know what the hell you think you're doing. This is all bullshit. What you're doing right now. Don't. Oh, okay. I were literally, yeah, because that's what they literally say. And showed on camera. As they were saying it. And pointing it out. So, yeah. Where did you get that from? Yeah, from 2 days ago. Yeah, you didn't check it out. You're apparently so fucking triggered now that you're literally just acting like a rambling gamma now about it. Just let it go, dude. I'm sorry you got so triggered. I intended to not do that at any cost. Because I thought it probably would trigger you. But you need to stop doing this. Or you need to step back. Don't you fucking call me white boy, ever. Oh, okay. Well, you're banned now. I'll see you later, Tarot. I'll see you later when you stop spazzing out. Don't you ever fucking get racist with me like that again, bitch. So the videos that I saw, you didn't check it out, you checked out yesterday, now you're spazzing out and you're getting racist and it's time to get the fuck out. So, I'll take it, I'll get a message sometime somewhere from you like, hey, can I go back? Because I'm sorry for spazzing out on you. And then you'll be very welcome back, but not today. Low flash strike. Wow, so yeah, that happened then. Maybe I should never have brought it up. I mean, Tarot is a sensitive guy and I just thought of it like a test, since that's kind of like what Owen is even doing, and really disappointed here. Really disappointed. Yeah, has nothing to do with me either and what I said yesterday. I've done nothing but just be understanding and asking and wanting to have your insights on it. And now you're just saying it's all just stupid white propaganda and you're blaming me. Well, fuck off then. Yeah? You failed. Which is really too bad. I kind of wanted to hear what you had to say about the whole astrology thing. But you're just too triggered for that shit now. So now I'm gonna have to figure out how to fill the show another way. Great. Right, so yeah, some other famous journalists just got killed in Ukraine because they just didn't treat his fatal condition that was very treatable. That just happened. Oh yeah, a giant amount, like they're literally cutting down a gigantic piece of forest supposedly to save the nature. Like the environmentalism policy here in the Netherlands is going completely insane, and they are like, yeah, to save nature we're all gonna cut it down, all of it. That's what they're doing. I mean, it was always just an excuse. The only reason they're doing it is because they have industrial plans for that entire area. Because they're disgusting traitors about everything, and they're not environmentalists. They're just there to own it all and do with it as they please under guise of insane environmentalism that literally destroys nature whenever it conveniences them. So that's happening. Looks like a lot of people are kind of late today. Yeah, here we go again. Yep, that guy. I mean, it is technically all over the news. It's probably not new to a whole bunch of people. Like Owen Benjamin, he mentioned it on his show yesterday night, so. Right, but that just happened. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Yeah, flat water. uploaded like an amazing map. You guys seen that? Really awesome. Glad he didn't like pull it. Sometimes he just pulls videos. Not this time. Very interesting map that has like, well, it's like a disc map, but like it has all these other islands. So it's very mysterious. Hey, Seeking Starwater, good to see you. Alright. Yeah, I'm just digging around. Texas is considering joining BRICS. Oh, really? That's interesting. I mean, I don't see how they would be able to do that, though. But yeah, I don't really understand enough about that even to say that really, maybe they will. I don't know. Seems unlikely though. Hey Jeff Cassett, good to see you. That would upset the Apple Card. Okay, that's hilarious. Hold on, I'll be right back. Hey, hello, Rick Beck. Hey, Diver Dan Navy Vet, good to see you again. Yeah, I thought something like that. Yeah, Diver Dan Navy Vet. I mean, they would have to secede to be able to do that, probably. They can't just do it as part of the US. They couldn't use the dollar anymore? Well, I wonder that. I mean, technically, they should be able to. It's just not gonna be the default currency then. Right, but I mean, nobody can stop other people from just exchanging dollar bills and all that. It would just be like the electronic currency would be that. There will be like exchanges. What? ETC, ETH, what? What are you talking about? Oh, like the Bitcoins machines? Yeah. No, I still remember that was supposed to be everywhere in the world, but I was like really like, oh, that's gonna be interesting. Not that I was like personally that interested, but just like interesting development, and then it just didn't happen. It just didn't do it. Hey Richard G, good to see you. Hello, RWTT. Bitcoins traded funds. Right, yeah. Right, so guys, glad you're all here. I just need to share that I'm a little upset here. Because Tarek just literally went racist on me all of a sudden, and that hurts, you know. The guy is, I really do consider him my Indian friend, and I take it serious, and like I want him to be that way that he is. Like, he likes respectability, honor, doing the right thing, he agrees with good things, and I don't like to see him like this. It is like a fall of weakness, and it hurts me. Because I had really hoped that he would have been like, I don't know, like the legends in the Bollywood movies, and he would just be like, yeah, I get it. And it sucks. I'm not gonna burn bridges, but I can't leave him just saying racist shit like that in my chat. So I'm just really disappointed. Right when there's, yeah, I'm already like effectively cutting ties with FED here, indirectly. Like, this is not fun. So yeah, I'm a little bit upset about that. Because, yeah, I mean, I trusted Territ. He's been with us for quite a while. It's awesome. I learned so much from him, and I like to think that he did from me too, and this is just so really disappointing. Alright. Anyway, just carry on. You can. This Texas thing sounds interesting. Right, but I mean, I don't know, I asked him to like watch from the previous show. That's where that supposed evidence was. And now he says like he watched, like, what, yesterday's show? There was nothing like that. Yesterday he was just making fun of Indian people. Certain types. Gammas. He just, and yeah. I didn't ask Territ, I didn't ask you to watch that, okay? No, that was not the show with the evidence. The show with the evidence was not gonna come. That show was the previous one. I don't know why the hell you put yourself through that. And then blame me. What the fuck? He has a point about the translation. Yes, I'd love to hear details. Right? If there's some misunderstanding there, then I'd love to hear that directly from him and not get accusations of like, oh, white boy or whatever. What the fuck? Like, oh, you didn't understand the Hindi? Oh, no shit, dude. And besides, if it's like literal mistranslations in videos, then if it would like be put on X, right? There should be like text underneath it at this point that says like, yeah, that's a mistranslation. That should be in there. Because Owen did post these things on X. And there should be that kind of info text added. If it's provably a mistranslation, I mean, the algorithm bots and so have absolutely no problem quickly figuring that out. Like, they know Hindi. So I don't think so. I think it just really hurts him, and I get it, and I wish I could like stand with you to take that burden. That hurts. I wish I could. But I can't do that if you don't attack me. Like, I genuinely feel for the guy, okay? And I have like terrible, disgusting things that I had to figure out about my own country too. About how the people are here, yeah? That feels just as painful. I feel ashamed for my country in that. It really hurts. So I know kind of what it's like. Maybe it's different though, but I'm just saying, man. Don't do this shit. I'll unban you by the end of the show and you can get back tomorrow, but just don't do that anymore. Right, anyhow. Yeah, Seeking, do you have any kind of translation? Do you have any videos that are like addressing like this propaganda? I mean, if that's really like propaganda, British propaganda, there should be like just a good video about it then. Because that's outrageous. I won't be back. Okay, Space Monkey. Bye then? Who the hell are you? Hey Dan, good to see you. Hope all is well. Not really. Could be better. Yeah. Being got 38 years. That's hilarious. Woodworking got anywhere. Space Monkey, a Terrot Sock? I don't know. I don't know if he is. He said burn bridges earlier. That's why I timed them out. It seemed kind of ridiculous. Like, I don't want to burn bridges. If he wants to burn bridges, then... What? Right. But, yeah, whatever. Hey, if he won't be back, then he won't be back, and he will be missed. Like, I'm not gonna hold against him for just blowing up that one time here, whatever. I mean, it's like not the first time he's gotten angry, and I get it. But just don't do it again. Yeah, I don't even want to talk about it. If you don't want to dig into it or admit that it even exists, fine, then we don't talk about it then. I thought that you would be strong enough to be able to do it. Because I thought that you were like better. I had hoped. But if you feel that you can't, you're still a young guy, dude. I don't blame you. I couldn't handle a whole bunch of things when I was your age. So I don't blame you for that. Can't compare you where you are now with me where I am now. I'm older. I went through all that shit. A lot of it. I've gotten used to it. And can be more honest about things now. Right? And if it's too hard, this kind of subject, then I will just not talk about it at all. I don't think even it was funny, really. I get kind of giddy when when Owen is going all ballistic with it. And then I get a bit giddy and it's like, it just feels like a little kid making fun of things. Like, kind of like juvenile fun. But that's absolutely not meant personal. I would never behave like that in front of you. It's just me getting carried away. With people getting really silly. Because I don't think of you like that. I think of you like a very cleanly man. That's like... pretty badass. Actually. And not just like this weirdo pretend figure that Owens played videos of. Like, I don't think you are like that at all. I think you have a lot of dignity and awareness. So please just don't be so triggered. Anyway. Hopefully I'll see you back tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, you can't come back if I don't unban him. I think I'll probably just unban him now, give him the opportunity. You might not be here anymore. It doesn't matter. I've done what I could. It definitely did not spark anything here. Parrots? What? I don't get it. Seeking Starwater seems to get it. I'm not getting it. Yeah. Yeah, right. It's like, it's not just me, dude. Like, we all like you here, Tarot. Yeah, I mean, we will protect you against scumbags out there that will talk shit to you. Okay? Still now. So, we're not gonna like, oh, you're the Indian guy, so we, since it's going on in the world, we can do that. No, we're not like that at all. We don't see you like that. Rhymes with sock. Are you getting all Hi, you're back. Welcome back. Like, Rick back, are you talking? Are you getting all Bing on me here? Bing's Christmas special? Yeah. Anyway, yeah, welcome back. Tarot, like, joke, what? I don't get it. Owens yesterday. Yeah, but not yesterday now. From the day before. Did you watch that? And if you can prove that, hey, that's like propaganda videos or whatever, then that's cool. He was referring to the net. Yeah, don't do that. That's not helping. Don't bring racism into this, right? If there's a racist accusation, then just prove it. Don't throw it back. Okay, fair enough, that one. So you think that there's like propaganda in there? That it would be very interesting to see the origins of that, or origins of that. I mean, if you are that certain, then you should be able to like point at a documentary, little video, whatever, with definite English or whatever. English spoken would be great. Where it's pointed like this is actually propaganda. That would be very interesting to get a look at. Because I would then forward that to the bears, to them, to show them like, hey, dude, yeah, this crap is going around, but there's some actual propaganda about that. Like, this is not true. I would love to be able to do that. He never said any. Yeah. Could be. Dance and colors. Okay. That's all really interesting, Tarot. So is there a video that addresses that video? I mean, did nobody make a video actually responding like, hey, this is propaganda. This is British. Look, this is what that is. This is what that means. This is not God of prostitution. This is this and that. Like, where's the video? Show me the video. I want to see that. I want to see the video that details how it is propaganda, so that can be deflected. I want to see it with the research and everything, references. Where is it, Tarot? I've heard of Holi, the festival before. Yes, Festival of Colors. My mother actually told me about that. Like, we had some Indian interests, but even through our encounters and talking with Indian people, like, there is poo stuff. Like, we didn't like watch a video for that. We literally talked to them face to face. And that was like when I was a kid, so I don't even remember the detail. I just remember there was weird poo involved. I think I may have had it like smeared on my skin or something. I'm not sure. Definitely did not do anything beyond that. But whatever. I mean, I didn't really care. Didn't find the gross stuff you mentioned. You didn't play that yesterday? Well, maybe that was from the day before then. Dude, the point is, I am not even that sure. Because I'm grossed out by that. I'm not like, yay, reveling in it. I'm not like a pig, like, spazzing out in it or something. It's just that I thought it was the stream from 2 days ago, but it could be that from the day before, that when he played that stuff. I don't know, man. I don't even want to know. I thought it was all gross. But hey, if you have just some rebuttal other than your words, that is a video that's like, yeah, this is a video that proves that this is false. This is propaganda. I would love to see it. Find it for me, Tarot. Find the videos that address all those things. All of it. BBC documentaries, any claims about poo involved, all of it. I want the full works that is an actual rebuttal. And not just words. Get me the documentary. Otherwise, it's just, I don't want more words. So no more words. I want actual proof, no more words. No more counterclaims. I don't want to hear it anymore. As far as I'm concerned, it's all you just being triggered, really. I want the evidence, or just drop it. I'm not super invested in either side too much. I'm more invested that you just move on, really. Okay, yeah, well, you told me that. Yeah, I heard you. I heard you when you told me that. Why is there no rebuttal? Why is there no video that's like, hey, they're slandering us, like with proof, and not just like a bunch of triggered Indians, like, oh, damn British. No, actual, like, a case, make a case, like, this is propaganda, this is why, this is what the footage was. Look, here's like the scriptures as to what they were doing has nothing to do with what the narrator said, yeah? That is necessary, not a lot of words. I don't want to hear it anymore, Tarot. No more words. I want a link. I want a video with actual evidence that shows it. No words in my chat. Enough. Oh, you don't want to. So you've never seen anybody rebut it. It's just everybody that you know just gets, yeah, blah, 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 it's all propaganda, and that's sufficient for you. Just let it sit there for 30 years. A piece of propaganda. You just let it sit there and you just bicker. Nobody actually makes like a case against it in video that you could just put out on the internet, and then that can go around like, hey, here's the rebuttal. It was British propaganda, here's the rebuttal. No, everybody just bickers. He must get tons of such video. No, if he did, he would have showed it, because he is like that. And if he will bump into it, then he will show it soon. He will do that because he's like that. He doesn't like slander. He likes to make fun of things, though. He likes to trigger people sometimes a bit. But if something is provably not true, then he will definitely present that. So there's no excuses here, Tarot. Either it's there and you can prove it, or it isn't. And then you can't prove it, it's just words, and it's just a filler in my chat that I don't need. I don't need your words to tell me it's different. It's blatantly obvious to me that you are not accepting of that as reality of any level, but you not accepting that and just saying it over and over again is not sufficient to change my mind to get any position within this ordeal. What that is, I need evidence. Otherwise, stop. I'm not saying you bicker, I'm saying everybody there would bicker among themselves and not present the evidence, as you are not presenting the evidence right now. Because you literally said you didn't want to look around. What, you didn't want to defend the honor of your nation? It's not how that works, Tarot. What? What are you talking about? Pope wants the men's service. That's for whatever. Pope's fucking insane. So, yeah, and you're not delivering the proof of that, so you're just in denial about it then, Tarot. You refuse to admit that it might be real, you claim it isn't, but there is no proof for that claim of yours other than your words. Are you gonna push it as far as like, how dare you question my honor? Are you gonna do that? Are you gonna push this to, how dare you question my honor? Or are you just gonna admit, no, you don't have that evidence? Maybe you don't know. Maybe you don't know what the fuck that was. Could be. But you're not giving me any evidence. And you should. It's the frickin' honor of your nation. Or so it seems by your words. It's that serious to you. Then how can you just throw words instead of actually bringing some proof that should be there? I mean, you got billions of people. None of you actually made an actual rebuttal video to any of it? To any of it? Proof? Frickin' British propaganda? Where's your counter videos? Actual valuable documentary evidence of the propaganda pointing and proving how it is. Where is it, Tarot? Where is it now? Yeah, anything. Anything other than nah. This is starting to piss me off. No, RWTT, I've not heard of that at all. Where's the counter videos, Tarot? Where are they? Or does the Indian government remove those videos or something? I don't understand, Tarot. Why are there no counter videos? You got billion people. Internet age 2024. How the fuck is there no video to counter the old propaganda? Where is it? 1 billion people didn't give a fuck. Where's the evidence? I'm perplexed that you don't have it. You don't want the scout. So you don't want to back it then. You then just drop it. Hey Steamy Traveler, good to see you. Yeah, good. There might be. That's good. You don't want to get him? Then drop it. Then drop it. You don't want to back it? Then drop it. Then we don't talk about this anymore. Yeah? Oh, he's not live, dipshit. Shut the fuck up. Would I validate them? Yeah, sure. If it's not just you talking, if it is actual evidence. I'm not saying that you personally must make the video, Tarot. I mean, you could. I would be like truly perplexed if if you would have to do that because there isn't any out there. That would be beyond insane to me. Now, your unwillingness seems to be the issue here. You don't actually want to get serious about this. Otherwise, you would say, yeah, I am gonna find this stuff. And if you don't want to, then drop it. I'm not gonna force you to do anything. You won't be forced. But I'm not gonna tolerate your unwillingness to back your word. In this sense. So, then just drop it. Drop the subject. I don't want to talk about it anymore with you then. What? Oh, Pilkingtons? I don't even know who those people are. Ricky Gervais? What? Whose words can I take to be true? Nobody's. Evidence is true. Not words, evidence, proof, putting it together, showing it. Show, don't tell. Prove how it is wrong. Prove how it is mistranslated. Prove how words were added that are provably not part of the visual. Prove it. Compare it. Show like, oh, this is that. See? They have the looks, they have the dress, they have the headgear. This is this festival. Not that. Here is like another footage of that festival. That kind of thing. Bro, I don't give a fuck for your peer pressure, Tarot. I don't give a fuck. Only evidence. I believe that all kinds of people in the world are capable of insanity that goes beyond my grossest imagination. I don't give a fuck. I know what Holi is. Festival of Colors, you told me. I know about it. And that's why I'm like, yeah, probably. You're probably right about that part. That makes sense. I have some actual experience from the past that tells me that you're probably correct on that. Yeah? This is just one example though. No, I'm not gonna do some fucking research for you, Tarot. I'm not doing anything. Because I have no stake in the game here. I was just weirded out. I'd love to see somebody prove me wrong, but if they don't, then it'll just remain a mystery, and people can just make up their own minds about what they think is real. Which they will. I guarantee it. They will make up exactly what they believe and what they don't believe about it. And how they choose to proceed with it. People just do. Don't tell me to fucking do anything, Tarot. Fuck out of here, retard. Yeah? Don't fucking tell me to do anything. Tarot? I had a concern. I relayed concern. You said, like, no, that's wrong. I never said that. Oh, well, I don't believe you. I'm just like, I want to know more. You gave a little bit more data here, and I think like, yeah, that's probably right. Now, no, the other things, no, there's no addressal there. You're just using peer pressure. Yeah, it doesn't work. Shit for dinner? No. That's not how that works at all. And he didn't say that. Or if he said that, that was blatantly a joke. Because that's not how it's even described to be used. So... yeah, Seeking Star Wars, that's hilarious. Not you. It's good that you disclaimed that at the last minute. Did Owen B prove any evidence when he made the claim? No, he just showed a bunch of videos. So the material's there. If there's a provable falsehood, if you can like, oh, here's the original. This is what they're actually saying. Yeah, that's not poo, right? Hey, cool. Where's the video, right? That's my point. I don't want to be fucking peer pressured. I am not an evidence for whether this is true or not, Tarot. I am not going to prove for you or anybody else whether it's true or not. I'm here asking the question. I would love to see it rebutted so I can just put the shitty rumors behind me. That would be great. But it's not happening. It's just a lot of triggered people and refusing to provide the rebuttal for an undisclosed reason. So that's what it is. That's right here. It's right there. Yeah, but they don't eat it for dinner, Tarot. What the fuck? Why are you trying to pull more crap out of my mouth, you fucking idiot? Stop it! You have no sense of awareness about this? Are you fucking retarded, Tarot? You need me to say more detail about it? You need me to go into the fucking details, every fucking disgusting detail? You want me to talk more about it? Are you dumb? Stop it! Just stop! Yeah. Yeah, you keep saying it over and over again. I'm sure that you complaining about it, but refusing to get actual video evidence in response to anything, just peer pressure. I'm sure that everybody watching this is gonna have like a really great image of you. They're all gonna be like, wow, that tarot guy's really awesome. He refused to go on social media to find actual documentary level evidence against it, but he would continually peer pressure everybody that they're crazy for thinking it. Yeah, that's so fucking convincing there, Tarot. You're making a great image for yourself here. Stop! Just stop! I'm gonna get my coffee. And you keep a lid on it. Alright. By the way, not get the coffee, turn it on. That was the point. Not a dirty hippie. Yeah. Take it. Why isn't there a hippie emoji? What? Because how the hell would you recognize that? I mean, you might find like the peace symbol or something that is universally associated with a hippie, but not the mushrooms. Wow. Yeah, Tarot. Yeah, you're not making a case for yourself here. You're just looking like an idiot in denial. That's lit. You're with the laughy faces. Yeah, it's all reflecting right back at you, bro. Just let it go. You're not letting it go. It's gonna hurt you. It's gonna hurt you. Not me. You. You're gonna hurt you by continuing this. So keep it up. I mean, I'm not invested in this. You're just doing it to yourself. Can easy make a hippie emoji. Yeah, but what would it look like? Here we go again. That's the point. Like, we recognize hippies by a lot of different things, like the way they look, what they eat, what they do, the style. But how do you personify all of that in one emoticon? I mean, that seems a bit difficult, other than using the peace symbol or something. Yeah, look at it, Tarek. You just Google it. You did no such thing. Bye! Bye, man that has no dignity. Long hair, linen, glasses, head. Oh, that's a good point. Here we go. Yeah, that could work. Right, yeah, just a head with like hippie headband and glasses and like a hippie symbol. That would work. Like female and male hippie head. Gore Hubba. I think that he did actually address that, but I'm not sure. The thing is, I don't even care for that. I think it's just like, hey, if we had a bunch of freaks here, it's part of our Dutch heritage, that were just actual freaks and not just like annoying, unintelligible Dutch people, right? They're not really that unintelligible. I mean, some don't like the North, doesn't really like the South at first. I mean, what's different anywhere in the world, right? I mean, if we had some really freaky, shameful thing among our people that we just like, we don't know how to get rid of that. Like, it just won't go away. I'm not gonna like deny it's real then. What the fuck? I would just say like that's archaic, like don't associate that with me. I'm separating myself from that. I'm not gonna deny it's real. That never works. Never, ever. That's what baltards do with their beliefs. And it never works. The only thing that happens is that you end up cutting all ties because you can't handle being with people that would accept reality. Yeah? And if it isn't, then prove it wrong. You won't, so you're not in acceptance of reality then. And then that makes you lose everything. Yeah, Satan, the lies, Lord of Lies, you can't handle it. That means you're gonna lie to yourself. Well, Satan takes all when the light shines. It takes it all. That means everything you got. If you can't handle the truth for whatever reason, then Satan takes it all. Takes your dignity, your respect that other people have for you. He takes everything. Why? Because you couldn't just say the truth. You couldn't just accept the things the way they are. And it doesn't mean anything about you. Yeah? You're not doing that. Are you? Then what the fuck is the problem? Yeah, I mean, we got like freaky SJWs here that probably do worse things. Do I say, that's me? I'm gonna deny that exists. It doesn't exist. Because I can't possibly be associated with that in any way. No, they fucking exist. I hate them. It's fucking disgusting. I think they should be locked up. I'm definitely not gonna deny that they exist. Are you fucking retarded? It's a terrible thing. It's there. It's the fucking truth. Why can't you just admit it and have everyone respect you for it? Because you want to speak the truth and you don't associate with that. What the fuck is the problem? Hey, paraplegic. Calm down drinking. No, I'm drinking my own coffee. Thanks very much. Thanks for reminding me. I'm gonna get my coffee. Got an ad. That's what it is. Yeah, Diver Dan Navy Vet. I knew there was going to be. I never even tried it. How is the Give Send Go campaign coming along? I'm at 23 euros. Oh, somebody. Yeah. Yeah, Clammy also had it. Clammy wants me back at FED. I'm sure he does. Or she, or whatever he is. So, yeah, that's cute. So, I think it's gonna take a while before I get back to FED. Nathan get, yeah, right away, $10. Because he thought that, like, oh, I mean, he wants me back. I just don't know if he's gonna actually get it done. Because he's not gonna fill that $500. I know he won't. He can't. Not saying, I don't even think he holds money back or anything. Okay? That's not about it. I don't want it out of his pocket. I don't want Nathan to be poor. I want to prove or disprove. Yeah, so you could even call it scientific. How dare you, Arwin? I want to prove that my being on FED has value. Because he claimed that I was literally making him losses. That's what he did. That's why I left. So this is my experiment. Yeah? Now if he's right, then the $500 in my GoFundMe, or sorry, my Give Send Go will never be achieved. But if I was right, then it will be. Then they will miss me sorely, and they will push to have it filled up. The audience included, right? I'm expecting this from the audience. FED audience. Like, they're the ones that matter, right? Do they want me in there, or do they not? Right? And it could be indirectly as well. Maybe they're really good for morale for some mysterious reason, because I'm so awesome or something. For the guys, and they all get better for it, and that makes the show better. Well, then they will notice that because I'm missing that they don't get that morale boost from my presence anymore. And then the audience will notice that. So however it goes, either I'm going back because I'm needed, or I will not go back because with all the sentimentality and all that, I'm not needed. We'll see. Yeah, I don't care how it's done. I don't care how long it takes. It might just never happen. I got 40 prayers, by the way. Woo! A lot of people care, apparently. Anyway, cheers. I miss my Illuminati croissants. I might have one tomorrow. Everybody's going to Missouri? Okay. No, I guess it's like the new bear community place is in Missouri. That seems to be working really well. So man, this is gonna be kind of problematic making a title for this show. If you know what I mean. I don't want just... yeah, I mean... how the fuck do I address anything about this without it being an overt humiliation, which I don't want. I don't want that. I don't want to advertise it. Don't want to go around like, oh, look at my guy. Look at him. No, I don't want that at all. I mean, in my view, Tarot's kind of failing a test, but I don't want to, like, make it more painful for him. Because despite that all, I still feel friendship. I hope it's gonna last. Right? But like the whole point about it, like with there's this thing like the Indians that are like really smart. There are really smart Indians. I mean, there's a lot of Indians, so there are really smart Indians too. I mean, Owen was like kind of like dissing him on that, and like that's horseshit. There are really smart Indian guys and gals, right? they fucking hate that country. They're like, let me get away from my shitty country. Like, get out of here. Yes, totally get it. And like, that's a yes. I get it. Tarot's probably not in that position to be able to do that, and that sucks. Maybe he will in the future. I mean, I think he's smart. He could probably make it. But a lot of like Indian people like want to get the hell out of here because they hate it. Because of the before discussed issues. So I don't understand why he can't just be like, yeah, it really, like, I hate it. If he'd just say, I hate it, I'd be like, yes, I'm with you, man. Anyway. The show's not over yet. Hey, Terry. Yeah, he's not here. Jensen Flatwood. I think he kind of left a while back. And I don't blame him. Yeah, but the thing is, though, woodwork. There is a thing, though. He's in it. Tarot lives there. So maybe that has some. Maybe it's like. Maybe there are like spiritual things about India that are not really talked about that I don't understand. Maybe he's afraid that if you just admit that stuff, that like the demons will reach out to him or something. And I mean, there could be a point to that. I don't know what it's really like in India and what happens if you just start talking like that. Maybe there's people out there that are really creepy and that will like see you as like a religious threat or something. I don't know. I'm not sure. So maybe there's something behind that that there's more to it than just him not being able to handle the truth that he didn't. It could be. It could be. Maybe it's kind of dangerous to do that. I don't know. I'm just trying to spitball, speculate, guess is kind of pointless. But I mean, I do understand, like, sometimes you can't admit to something when you're like in a relatively pressurized situation because the recognition of it would be so painful that it would literally destabilize you and make you crash. That is reasonable. Now, it's not reasonable if then somebody pushes you, makes you crash, and then you still hold on to it. That's when real mental derangement comes. It is not applicable here with tarot. It's just, that's like applicable with the ballers, right? Because you can literally make them go crazy and crash. Go full Savanier, full triggered, full, like, just attack, at home, ridicule, peer pressure, anything you can think of, right? They're broken, and they still won't let it go. Very slick. Okay. Paraplegic coffee! Thanks. Thanks for the hair compliment. That's a bit weird coming from a guy, but I'll take it. My friend is in, but Gaia? Okay. At least the internet's really smooth right now. It's not given a single hiccup the entire stream. Very happy about that. At least I can walk to the bar. What? Smooth prices. Yeah, but I never will though. Ever. I don't go to barber shops. I haven't had my hair cut since I was 12. And yes, that's kind of religious and weird. It's eclectic. It's in the same scale as I wash my feet every day. Okay, Jensen Flatwood. So it was like a real poverty-stricken village? Because there is like really extreme poverty in India still. I mean, I think that Modi has done a lot to like improve on it in general. Like he improved like lives of like millions and millions of people. He has. Like it's getting better, right? It's not like, oh, India's terrible forever. No, they are working on it. I have hope for India. But I mean, it is kind of notorious to have like one of like the worst poverty-stricken places in there. Do a jumping jack? What? What are you talking about? How long is my hair? Not super long. I mean, this long? How long is that? God, freaking cat. So my hair is like, I don't know, 70 centimeters, something like that on average. How do you measure the length of your hair? Except for like taking a single hair. Hold on, I'm gonna kick this cat out. He's just whining. Get out. Yep. At the hotel, use the pools. Wow, that's crazy. Right, but it's so bizarre, like how the money difference is crazy there. Like, a tourist like that is like a literal golden goose walking around to some of those places. Like, oh my god, if the person is just like, they're thinking like, oh, I'll give you a tip, that's like, yeah, that's your year's wage or something. Like, crazy the price, the difference, it's insane. It's like, as an example, and this is not to humiliate anything or anybody, right? I mean, poverty is poverty, it sucks. It's not anybody's individual fault. But like, could you imagine that you're like, oh, get in your wallet, and you like drop like a coin and everybody just jumps on the floor, like, oh my god, that's a month worth of food that just dropped on the ground there. It's like, the fuck, crazy. It's just weird that it is that way. It's really weird. Jesus. Ugh. Ugh. Kingston in Jamaica. Yeah. I mean, it's not just India. There are places, or like big cities, there's terrible places like that around the world. It's not exclusive to India. Bro, I'm just thinking like, dude, we should... Why isn't there like a toilet industrial complex? It sounds really silly, right? But I mean, what if you just like you just advance plumbing and toileting and all that to a level that it just becomes like super futuristic. Not just, oh, I'm so luxury, not the fucking luxury crap, but no, effectivity and like easy like that, it just becomes hyper efficient to the point where you could almost like airdrop entire toilet systems if you wanted to, right? So you could have a toilet industrial complex. Just, yeah, we're gonna airdrop some toilets over there. Wow. Recox, we're so weak. Just throw garbage out of the window. I'm just thinking like, man, where there's people, there's gonna be trash and there's gonna be poo and pee. So how can you like this is a permanent problem, people, and it's not like, oh, problem has to go to zero. No, this is just a thing that will always be. It will always be there. So why not hyper industrialize it and get a toilet industrial complex that can like build sewer systems super efficiently and cheaply to the point where you could just almost like airdrop that shit. Just have like this bomb, except instead of blowing a giant crater in the place, it's just like it drops and then go, and it just like automatically like drills a hole in the sewer network. Taking it a bit far, but like that. Like instead of dropping bombs, drop like self-digging sewer system toilets. This is, yeah, I'm taking it into absurditum, into absurdia. But I mean, why the fuck not? Am I right? Why not? Why not? If you could do it. What did I return to? You returned to the toilet industrial complex, Richard G. Like, it could be massive. Where it's just an like a mega industry giant that would just purely develop hyper efficient, durable toilet system and like self-building sewer systems. I mean, I'm very interested in that. Could you build a self-digging, self-building sewer system? Because then you could just like, this place, it's all just people pooping on the ground everywhere. It's all shit. Then you're like, okay, we're gonna airdrop our system here. It's like close enough to the coast because it's gonna be like going to in the sea or river or whatever it is, and just like shoo, drop it, and just this thing on a parachute comes down, shoo, drops on the ground, and it just starts digging in there. And then like after an hour or something, it's just like, yeah, now it has sewer pipes installed in the ground. It just dug it, and it's a toilet. Like instead of porta potties, you have like a permanent airdrop permanent porta potties. You'd airdrop them, and they dig their own sewer system. I mean, it's so ridiculous, it might just work. And hey, it definitely will solve, or it will like help out with like permanent problems, yeah? I mean, we're not gonna have any kind of like drying up of need of sewer systems anytime soon, right? Future shitters. There's a future shitter market. What called again? I'm gonna arrange this title. Yeah. So we got a title, right? Always thinking of solutions. Yeah, instead of dropping bombs, you drop self-digging sewer airdrop toilet systems. Oh, we got the toilet now. Oh, it's all clean. Disease goes down. Right? And I mean, if it becomes that easy to build it, at some point you will barely even need like maintenance anymore. Because it would be so easy to just like, oh, it got clogged. It's, oh no, it all got clogged. It broke. An earthquake broke it. Okay, well, we just drop another one then. Boop, right next to it. No, we're brand new. Just like that. Click. Well, that completely would ruin probably like the entire plumbing profession. But I mean, that's why it's an industrial complex. That's what they do. Yeah, they destroy entire professions by delivering a product that nobody can compete with. Right? So yeah. Look out for the toilet industrial complex. It's probably one of the few industrial complexes that will lead to a less shitty future. Turret must have looked. No, I don't think Turret's right here right now. Jensen, Flatfoot. Okay. I'll be right back. Damn cat got in again. Refuses to go away. No woodworking. Hey, could you please stop dissing Turret, please? Oh, no coffee. Took everything. Yeah, I'm sure he did. Got quite. Yeah, but that's because you're just dissing him over it. Like, first off, with a guy like Terry, you gotta assume that he is going to be offended. And then it's a matter of, like, can he actually accept it? Because Tarrant is a very spirited guy. He gets offended about things, and then it's like, gets a bit raged, right, over that. It has happened in the past. So I did expect that. I just didn't expect that he would go into denial about it. And try to peer pressure me away. Like, that, just no. Like, that does not work with me! Right, but I don't want to make it worse. I don't want to, oh, now it's fun making fun of Tarot time. No, not at all. What happened to the dome? What? What dome? What do you mean, dome? Okay, this is getting really bad. It's just... I mean, if you're gonna make some kind of a coffee based on that event, then just call it the Iron Dome Stand Down Coffee or something, right? Just call it that. I mean, because that's a lot more significant than just like, oh, playing into the specific imagery of the agitation propaganda. Like, I don't even think that any of that really happened. I think a lot of it's like even pre-recorded shit. I think that some of that crap that we got to see was like recorded like somewhere in the last 10 years. Like, I don't believe any of it. That's why I try not to comment about it. Like when it is hot and out there, because it's just like that would just get you stomped out and all that. I don't believe any of it. Well, there you go, Paraplegic Coffee. Right. So I didn't know that. I just assumed it. Because I felt it. It's like, yeah, that's what they do. Right? But I mean, if you want to like push on a really sore point, Paraplegic Coffee, you want to be conspiracy conspiracy coffee guy, then just call it the Iron Dome stand down coffee. Yeah? Because that is like the event. That's the thing. The thing is that. It's the Iron Dome stand down. Call it that. All the rest is just a bunch of poking. Dumbass poking. Cheap shots. You want to get real? Call it the Iron Dome stand down coffee, paraplegic. Do it. Peace coffee, yeah, no doubt. Fuck. Kick this fucking cat. Oh, thank God. Finally managed to get him out. Mystic Bean. Well, I had like coffee from Cannabear. He sent with the weed and all that. That was called Space Bear coffee. I still have it because I thought it was so awesome. Look at that. Hey Bear Police, look, he sent me that for free as a gift. Pretty cool, huh? Maybe you could do that too. And yeah, and pay for the entire shipment. Thanks. Don't make me pay for receiving it. Right. Yeah, here we go again. Like, yeah, you're getting into it. Like, I'm not even, like, I'm sure people got hurt. I'm just saying it nothing like the way it was presented. And one thing is absolutely certain, and that is that there was an Iron Dome stand down. It's absolutely unavoidable. It's an absolute fact. There's nothing that could ever contradict that. It's what's gonna take them down. Because it's like a criminal treachery to your own nation. Yeah? Iron Dome stand down. You want to make a coffee? Call it Iron Dome stand down coffee. Paraplegic? Come on. Did he leave already? Right? Yeah, and there we go. The point is that it doesn't really matter what happened. They did a stand down. That's it. Like, everything that happened or didn't happen or whatever is because of that. And that alone. And there's nothing that can change that. There's like treachery against their nation, and there's people going to hang for that. They must. Like, by their own standards, like by their own strict national policies, like they hang. Overt treachery. Anyway, DM me on your address on this Discord. I got email. If you contact me on email, I'll email you my address. Put my weed in? What are you talking about, Blue-pilled Evolution? No, I do not put my weed in there. Okay, paraplegic. Fine. Was 1.5 hours behind? Like, what? How did that happen? Oh. Okay, Blue. Yeah, I don't remember that. Right, but I'm thinking again about this self-digging sewer airdrop toilet systems. Like, the problem is like, how are you gonna place like pipe systems, right? Because it all has to fit in that original digging pod. But what if like it would literally be made by with the material that is there, so that like pipes would like be, I don't know, man. I don't know how to put this together exactly, but like I can imagine that it's like you dig and then you like use a laser or something to like melt the dirt, to like turn the dirt that it dug through literally into solid molten, into molten rock that hardens, so that it literally becomes the stone pipe. You turn the dirt it digs through into the stone pipe that you need for it, so that you don't have to carry all these pipe parts with the original drop pod drilling system. I'm like, this is really serious, guys. I know, I'm crazy. I'm thinking of like super futuristic, like serious sci-fi tech stuff. Like in the category of like teleportation era. Yeah, self-digging sewer airdrop toilet systems. Instead of dropping bombs, you drop a toilet and with a sewer system. Self-digging. It's like a reversed war. It's like, this place seems really shitty. Let's drop some toilets there. Lead to where? To water. Or if there's no water nearby, then like dig a what do you call that? A well, basically, or a shithole. What do you call that? Shitting in water soup. Yeah, bro, but seeking star water, like I don't think there's like a version where you can literally like get a sewer treatment plant dropped like that. That's a bit too much. I mean, if you're gonna go to that scale, you'll just have like, oh, we'll just drop something and build an entire city mechanically. Like, yeah, this goes a bit far. If you're gonna go like big things. No. The point was, it's like you could keep it relatively small. So you have one toilet with one basic sewer system that like lasts a while. Doesn't have to last forever. But it will last a while. Like 5 to 10 years. For like a lot of use. Like meant for like 100 or more people using it every day continually. Something like that. That it would be suited for that. Septic tank. Yeah, but a septic tank, the whole point of a septic tank, here we go again, is that it is going to have to be collected. Yeah? The problem with these really shitty countries is that they don't have services for septic tanks. So you can drop a septic tank in the ground, but if nobody's gonna collect it when it's full, then what the fuck's the point? You just as well might dig a giant shithole instead, right? Just less material you have to like drop with the initial system. The whole point is like, how do you make it airdrop style? Like, it all is made from one single module. Like everything that is built is from that single module. It's gotta fit in that single module. You can't just have like an entire building worth of stuff in that single module. It doesn't work like that. Unless you can literally, interactively, as it is doing its thing, make it from the material that is present right there. Like building the sewer pipes by just melting the dirt and turning it into sewer pipe, right? That was an idea about that. So yeah, I'm thinking about this. Most places break the bottom of the tank. Inspectors have been, oh. If person would live off of, yeah, but it doesn't work that way. We don't just live off of light. That only works if the person's gonna be lobotomized, because people draw energy to do things. Now if you're like super passive, you like never move, you're basically in a coma, then maybe, yeah, you could probably live off light. Why? Because of adaptation or whatever. Maybe you got some green stuff in your skin to help you with it, whatever, however that's happening. But the problem is that you want to actually be a human being and do things? Yeah, well, guess what? Then frickin' light is not gonna be enough. If it were, there would be like moving around plants out there everywhere. There aren't. Because it's not enough. And being a human being takes more energy than that. Unless you want to be like a plant, completely movingless, completely immobile, and never actually actively physically doing anything. And then it probably might be doable. So, yeah. Pointless. Photons? No, they're not. What the fuck are you talking about, Jensen Flatfoot? What? says, well, Mama is an idiot. Yeah, light is not matter. It doesn't have anything in it. Except light energy. What the fuck? You have a point? Are you just some robot spamming random stupid remarks? Looks like you are. What are you doing here, Jensen Flatfoot? What the fuck are you talking about, Bearable? What are you on about? What the fuck are you all blabbering about in my chat? Could you make some goddamn sense with your fucking vague references that obviously I don't know what the fuck you're talking about? What are you fucking talking about in my chat? Oh, SNL. Yeah, fuck an SNL. I don't know anything about it. Shut the fuck up about SNL. Yeah, I don't know the names, I don't know the sketches, I didn't watch any of it. It was kind of funny for a very, very, very short time. And now it sucks. Stop bringing it up. Yeah? You want references? Reference Monty Python shit. I know all those jokes by heart. Because it's still funny. SNL is not. It sucks. No, it isn't. It's lame. I don't think it's funny. It might have been funny to you at the time, but that's done. It's not funny anymore. It's just lame now. Might have worked great when you were a teen or something. I thought it was really cool when I was a teen. It's fucking lame and retarded, and I didn't know that liberalism is a mental disorder back then. So it still seemed kind of cool. I haven't seen it though. I probably did and didn't give a shit. Whatever. Shut up, bear, pelagic bear. Many comedy greats. Yeah, sure they did. And now it sucks. You better know Mrs. Creosote? Never heard of Creosote. That's not from any of the movies? Is that just a sketch? I don't know every freaking Monty Python sketch by heart, okay? There's like way too much of that. And not all of it is that amazing. Some of it is really amazing. Like Ministry of Silly Walks, that's epic. I gave my brother a poster of the Ministry of Silly Walks, like when I was 17. Oh, it's the fat guy. What's he called? I didn't even remember that name. How the hell did you remember the name? Creosote. I didn't remember the name. It's just, yeah, it's from The Meaning of Life, the super fat guy. Yeah, name. I wasn't aware that he even had a name. They just called him Monsieur. Blackadder was good. Yeah, Blackadder's amazing. What? Oh my god. What are you blabbering about? So much fighting over mere concept. Yeah. Yeah, one being proven, the other being absolutely not proven at all. Not even basically claiming to be proven. It's just a collection of technobabble assertions without proof. Yeah, that's the Etherian model. Etheric, as you call it. All based on misassumptions. Light doesn't do any of that in order to necessitate any etheric influence whatsoever. It's conjured based on a misconception. That's like the entire core point of ether, is that it's conjured based on a misconception. That is all. Like, that's the only thing really. And it's a miracle it has even lasted this long and gotten all this extra nonsense on top of it. It's just that one misunderstanding. It always was. We talked about it like 5 years ago. Yeah, with FED and Ballbusters and all that. And it's just, it won't stop. The atomic model, however, worked great. Arguably the best model ever created. It's as far as you could go with trying to model out things that you literally cannot visually prove in any way. But it works. It thanks to that atomic model, we got like distinct chemistry and the periodic table. Without the atomic model, that wouldn't exist. It would not have been tested. We wouldn't have that knowledge. We wouldn't have a reliable chemistry. It would be much more vague and unknowns and mistakes. Because it's not a solid model then, if you're not going to use the atomic model to attempt to figure out chemistry. So, subatomic part? No. So there are no subatomic particles. Not as actual particles, anyway. Things, sure. Right? Electrons are a thing. Electricity is a thing. And the proton, neutron, I mean, you can't prove that is a little ball doing anything in relation to one another, but you can prove that underneath the atomic system, there is a transformation rate of subatomic particles that you can never see, ever. But the exchange and change rate of material is very, very accurate and very consistent and very specific. And that's how it was all worked out, how the entire chemistry is worked out, by the perfect consistency of it. Like chemically reacting a material one direction and then doing it back to the original direction. And then you have like a perfect ratio within everything, every time. That means it works. That means the loop is complete. The model works. And within arguably like all the knowledge that is ever gathered, chemistry is probably the most accurate model of anything that mankind has ever created. Yeah? So there you go. Nobody gives a fuck if atoms, if you can't see it, if you can subatomic. I don't care. It's the most accurate, reliable, consistent model of anything that mankind has ever created in history. All of it. So yeah, I'll take that atomic model. It works fantastic. I don't care all the science fiction they put on top of that nonsense. With their atomic bomb bullshit and all that. I don't give a fuck about that. I don't give a fuck about their squiggly little lines in the cyclotron nonsense. I don't care about that. That's all science fiction garbage nonsense. But the atomic model and chemistry, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Probably the most accurate model of anything mankind has ever created. Like in history, all of it. Electricity, basically the blood of the deceased. Yeah, that sounds weird. Not into that. Oppenheimer, no. It's science fiction. Just like Einstein crap. That's why it's so prominent in history. That's why they have to shove it in your face with every kid that has history in school. They always have to shove all of that in your face. Because that is the story that they want you to believe and base your understanding on. The propaganda horse shit that automatically presupposes all these things to be in this way. That's how they do it. They get you used to, while you're trying to orient yourself, to automatically presuppose these things as you're orienting them within it, because that is how it is presented. So you presuppose these things forever without even realizing that that is what has happened. Yeah? That's how they do it. All of it. All the programming works exactly like that. In the orientation phase, you're just trying to figure out what's going on. They just share all that information with the presuppositions already in there without highlighting any of it. And then you, in your orientation phase, take all the presuppositions for granted. You don't even realize that that is what has happened. That is how they do it. All of it. They just tell you what to assume. And they'll even give you little social tricks on how to ridicule those that don't do that. They'll give that on top of it. Little social ritual that you get if you ever get confronted with somebody that would doubt that presupposition. Yeah? This is how they program you. In school, in the media, with the government they try to still do it. That's what they do. That's what that is. They just tell you what they want you to believe. They make you used to just accepting what they want you to believe. And they hide it. They hide that for you. They'll never admit that that is what they do, even though it's very provable in every case. Does the FED camp the double slit was an experiment? No, the knowing which path was an experiment. Double slit is just, you just show light and then you show something. It's a what is situation. It's not an experiment. But people tend to call it an experiment thanks to colloquial spreading of that thing, of that idea. It's like the hippie quantum mechanics version that kind of rolled out much earlier, like even in the 90s. A lot of it was complete garbage. total science fiction mumbo jumbo.
Like, oh, these particles, oh, here it exists as one, and there it is too, and then it reunites.
All fucking horseshit. Total mental derailing bullshit. Totally derailed. Nothing about that was real. It was complete mental deprogramming. All of that. All of it. And it was really popular everywhere. Everybody thought they were really smart for knowing about that. It was all complete and utter made up crap. Fantastical hypotheticals with absolutely zero grounding in reality. All of it. All of that. Right? The ideas of what you could do, oh, quantum resonance, quantum teleportation, oh, it's all science fiction horseshit, all of it. Nothing about it was real. Nothing. Right? But the knowing which path experiment, that's very real. That's an experiment. It's a consistent, repeatable experiment where the knowing the which path actually is varied and manipulated in order to yield a different result. But double slit experiment is not an experiment. That's just an association. They just say that. Right? It's just, oh, you shine the light through slits, oh, it's gonna diffract. You're gonna see this. It's not an experiment. It's just like, oh, you do this, you see this. Well, in a way, you could probably make it into an experiment by just having one slit and two slits and just shine the light through it. And then show like, oh, if one slit, oh, you only have one light. You have two slits and now you have all this fractured beams thingies. In that sense, you could sort of formulate it into an experiment. One slits, two slits, if the slits are the independent variable. It gets kind of weird and yeah. Hello, by the way, Neil. Right? Well, Clammy. Double slit is just diffraction. Yes. But you could basically prove what causes diffraction in that sense. Like, oh, you have one slit, no diffraction. Two slits, diffraction. So more than one slit causes this phenomenon that I personally call diffraction cascade. Right? Because with matter, oh, it happens with matter. No, it doesn't happen with matter. There's never any experimental result, no matter how much time goes over it, where there is more than 3 bands with anything other than light. Ever. It never happened. There's never any form of material, whatever you want, right? All the other things that are not light, they don't split up in more than 3 bands, ever. It just doesn't happen. That's a fact. I've never seen it. It's a fact. Only light splits up in more than 3 beams. Only light does that. And that's unique. I call it diffraction cascade. Because diffraction could be like 3 bands. Anything can diffract to a degree. But only light diffracts in more than 3 beams. So that's unique. It's something I took notice of like years ago when this got first treated on FED and nobody really listened or anything. Everybody just ignored me like usual, right? Even in the naming of it. But that is my observation, and that's what it is. Yeah, photons disappearing when people... Yeah, that is a joke, because that doesn't exist. Nothing disappears. It just follows a different route. Just like you forget. No, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Nothing is disappearing. Yeah. The photon doesn't disappear if you know the path. You don't seem to know anything about the knowing which path experiment at all. Jensen Flatfoot, you don't seem to know how that actually is, that entire setup. Did you ever even watch a video about it? Or did you just vaguely hear somebody mention it and scoff at it? Because you don't seem to understand what the knowing which path experiment actually is. Seen a photon? No. A photon is just a quanta of light. It's not a unit. It's not actually claimed to be a unit except by, like, what do you call it? Atomists, like fervent religious atomists that thinks everything is like atoms, and they insist on it without actual evidence. Yeah, photons are not claimed to be like atoms. Photon is merely a quanta of light, an amount of it that is the minimum required to give a reaction on a photosensitive plate, and that is how the photon was established. That is what a photon is. It's a quanta of light. That's the official definition of it. Yeah? Not a unit. You can't see the unit. You can't see a quanta of light. You can only know it was there by its interaction and the reaction of it, because you can't see light at all. You don't see light. You only see the light interacting with matter, and that's how you know it's there. That's how you know the matter is there, and that's how you know light is there. Yeah, light without the interaction of matter is literally invisible. You can't see it unless it's like a laser shining directly in your eyes, and then, but yeah, you know, shine a laser through a vacuum, you don't see it. Why? Because it's not interacting with any material of any kind in order for it to reflect back into your eye so that you could perceive there's something there. Yeah? But that doesn't mean there's nothing happening, it's all made up. It just means, hey, this is light. Yeah? You can't pick up a bit of light, you can't just see the light. No, you see because of the light. And it is there. And you can very manipulate it and change the outcome. It is something, it is there. It's not an atom-alike thing. It doesn't have mass or anything. It is classified like an energy. And that's just what it is. And a photon is merely a description of a quanta of light that was established as a unit of use based on the photoelectric effect. And that is what it is. So what it is official, is what it is scientifically, and that's it. What's caused this different colors perceived by the eye? Well, that's another part of the mysterious nature of light that is highly misunderstood, Steamy Traveler. And that's what they call the frequencies of light. And they claim that it has to do with the differing speeds of the light. This is where things get really freaking confusing, because light doesn't have a speed. And frequency is a very inappropriate word to describe anything about light. Because it doesn't have a speed, but the thing, maybe a resonance, you could call it a resonance. There's like, yeah, light interacts with different ways with material and then reflects back. So if you shine a red light, it will be red, or not red, because all the other colors are not going to reflect because it's just red light. Right? Mac? What are you talking about? Mac. Oh, return to Mac. Okay. The universe is open. Yeah, it is. What a dumb thing to say. Yeah, absolutely the universe is obligated to make sense. Or rather, we are guaranteed to be capable of making sense of it. It's just, are we willing to actually go that far? And what are you willing to sacrifice in the process? Yeah? But the universe is organized. It does make sense. It is designed by God. It is designed with a purpose. It will make sense. It has to make sense. There is no actual chaos. Chaos is merely the fatigue of the mind that cannot put together the order that is there, because it has to be, because it's designed with a purpose. Right, anyhow, weather's yuck. It's getting dark in here. I think I'm gonna move towards rounding out the show. Yeah, technically it's not a straw man because it's not a claim. It's just saying something that's just not true. So you can't say straw man because you weren't making the claim. He's making the claim. Is based on nothing. Right? He's not claiming what you think or what you've said. So it's technically not a straw man. He's just making a really weird claim that's baseless. Right? Personifying the universe like it's a living thing. All of it, like the entirety of it is like consciousness. No. Reality is not sentient. Yeah, talk about freaking weird. The idea that reality, like all of it, in as a whole, is like a unified sentient thing. Like an experiencing thing. Reality itself being an experiencer. What the fuck? That's levels of surreal that I can't even, like, address properly. What do you think are the most important valid scientific experiments that have been performed? No. You can't... No. There's no more important, less important. It's just what it is. And all of it together. Right? Take one of them out of it and the rest wouldn't work. They're all part of it. It's all figuring out what causes the effect. And that's what it is. It's all important. Right? And have to like really study as to like, oh, what are the most significant things to figure out. And well, I think that the most important things that have been figured out are within chemistry, that are the most impactful. But arguably, you could say that vitamin C cures scurvy could arguably be one of the most impactful scientific discoveries of all time. It literally allowed the British to dominate the entire world for a long period of time. So that could be argued from a historical perspective as the most important scientific discovery, because it was so incredibly impactful. It changed everything. It was the technology that allowed the empire to stay on top. That's quite the discovery. And well kept secret for a long time. Like, people really didn't understand the whole limey thing for a very, very long time. That's incredible that they even kept it like a secret like that for so long. Are natural laws always true? Yeah. Until an exception is discovered. Well, then it turns out that the natural law was just not right. So, but I mean, things don't really get declared natural laws very easily. Because of that potential that there might be an exception that we can't test yet, etc., right? But do you know how long they spent trying to attribute disease caused by lack of vitamin C to a virus? In modern times, Richard G, yeah, sure. But back then there was, in the era when the limeys were out and on the sea, in that era there was no germ theory. It didn't exist. They didn't care. They had no model for that at all even then. That came later. Yeah, before that it was just trial and error. You just like, oh, you eat this, you do good. You don't eat this, you don't do good. And that's how they did it before that. Just trial and error, everything. Right? There was no official scientific method about it. That was like commonly known, at least, or understood. And there was no medical models like that. It was just like trial and error. It works or it doesn't work. And they tried it with the limes and it worked fantastically for them and was kept secret, rather out in the open, for a very long time. Alright, so there you go. There's an answer. Polymaths. Wow, like a polymath understands everything. That's nonsense. Just because you're really good at math does not make you understand everything at all. It just makes you understand very specific things very well, usually leading to a severe decrease in awareness and like functionality in your understanding in everything else. Yeah, that's what specialism does. Like, specialism takes your average knowledge capacity, doubles it in that one region, and then like usually ends up having everything else. Yeah, that's the price of specialty. Price is everything else. Also, British Empire. No, that was just economical. That was just their economy. Return of the Mac. The trade. Yeah. And opium, sure. That's the trade. That's not the thing that made them dominate. That's just the trade. The economy. Yeah, everybody wanted to deal that. They wanted to do tea and they wanted to do opium or whatever. Right? Making money, economy. Yeah, well, the British did that, others tried to do that, but the British were so successful because of that one different thing called limes. Oh, polymath? Oh, substantial. Oh, okay, I got that word wrong then. Sorry. I just heard the math and I assumed that like polymath. Okay, yeah, I don't know the word, so. Leonardo da Vinci was a polymath. Yeah, sure, whatever. If he actually existed. That's why they call liars? Yes. Exactly. Blow the shit out of it. Yeah, of course, weaponry too, but the thing is that the British could just travel all around the world without having their entire crew die every frickin' time they did a long travel. That's the difference, Blue-pilled evolution. The limes made it possible for them to span across the world without continually having to pull in new slaves because all their crew would continually die from scurvy. Yeah, that's the difference. This kind of stupid ass question. What are you whining about, Jensen? What the fuck are you doing? I'm not here to entertain your stupid questions like that. He had plenty of those already. Yeah, and I answered them. I'm gonna go into some kind of introspective dead end. Thanks. You go figure out if you're a brain in a jar or not. I'm not gonna waste my time on that shit. Oh, replica. Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, that's fun. Yeah, you go, just accept it verbatim. That's cool. I don't. Yeah, just like Shakespeare. Yeah, everybody knows about Shakespeare, but did you know that he wasn't even an actual real person? Yeah, I do. So how many other of these historical super famous people out there are actually real? Huh? And that's how I look at things now. And Leonardo da Vinci is like way overemphasized and like everything. Yeah? It's in every fucking TV series, cartoon series, everything. Like Einstein. Well, guess what? Einstein's a complete fraud, clown, asswipe. Yeah? So why would you assume that any of these other hyper famous figures that are always being paraded around by the beast system as some kind of historical hero, why would you assume that any of it was real? Anything about it at all at this point, you know? If it's famous, it's paraded, if every frickin' thing in the media references it, there's a good chance it's completely made up horse shit. Alright, anyhow, I think I'm gonna round out the show. It's getting really dark out here. So thanks everyone for coming. I hope you liked this show. If you did, then please don't forget to Rogan's it up. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell notification so you know when I'm going live, which is normally 1 p.m. Amsterdam time. Oh fucking hell, I keep saying it. 2 p.m. Amsterdam time every day. Let's do that over again. Thanks everyone for coming. I hope you liked this show. If you did, then please don't forget to Rogan's it up. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell notification so you know when I'm going live, which is 2 p.m. Amsterdam time every day. And please also do support me through the PayPal and the Patreon. That'll be much appreciated. And yeah, I can always use the support. And hey, if you want me to go back to FED, then donate to my Gifts and Go. I'll post the link right now again. And of course, outside of that, please also just support me directly through the PayPal so that I can keep eating and all that kind of thing, right? Right, so. Yeah, I hope Tarot's gonna be alright. I get a feeling it's not over yet. But, I mean, yeah, it is what it is. Right, so I'll be back tomorrow with Flat Earth Early Bird number 1835 on a Sunday. And yeah, I might join Ballbusters this evening. I'm not sure yet what that's going to be like. If they're all just going to like manipulate me or get angry on me or whatever, then I'm out immediately. So, just as a slight warning into the near future, I'm not going to be manipulated in any way by anybody from FED over anything. I will join Ballbusters, and that's it. If anybody's going to try to play on anything about me feeling-wise, I'm out. Don't ask me to come back. $500 or I'm out, and that's the final line. I don't care how you do it. That is what it is. But Ballbusters, yeah, sure, I'll still be part of that. Right? It's nothing to do with QE. QE doesn't treat me like a dog when he feels a little off. He just yells at everything. That's different. I'm not offended by that. Don't feel personally hurt by such things when he does that. He's just cranky sometimes or hungry, whatever, and I get it. That doesn't insult me. Alright, anyway. So, yeah. Until the next video, keep it flat.